Well, hey there guys, welcome to today's video. You know, I'm sure you've seen the videos where they talk about must-have pedals and whatnot. Well, we're just going to talk about what pedals I have and what order of priority I would put them in. How about that? Don't go away. Well, hey there guys, welcome to Rock Hard Riffs. This is the guitar channel for the self-taught. Hey, if you happen to be new to our channel, please look at some of our other videos, and if this seems to be what you like, please subscribe. We'd really appreciate that. Okie dokie guys, now we're going to talk about, you know, all pedals are essential and none of them are essential, right? I mean, which finger do you want to give up? Which foot? Which limb? So let's think about it in that route. Now, are there any absolutely must-have pedals? Well, it depends on your amp, and it depends on what you're into. What do you want to play? What kind of music? Now, if we're talking rock and roll or heavy metal, we're just trying to have as varied a tone, I suppose, or as many tones, you'll want more pedals or more guitars or simulator amps or whatever have you, depending on what route you go. So we're going to talk about these pedals as well as the looper up here, which is way over here. Now there's going to be another pedal joining this very soon. It's going to be sitting right next to that, and you'll see an unboxing of that next pedal that's coming if you're interested. But right now we're just going to talk about what is at foot. So the number one is a tuner, which is right there at the tip of my foot there. You got to stay in tune. So number one in my priority list is a tuner. Got to have a tuner, guys. Next on the list, okay, no matter what kind of style I want to play, I want a looper. These things are so helpful. It's insane how helpful they are, even as a beginner and all the way up. They really are a great tool. So my number two pedal would be a looper, and probably a much simpler one than this. So again, guys, we're going hard rock, right? We're hard rockers, or we're rock and rollers. Next on the priority list would have to be the distortion pedal. So you gotta have that hard rock tone. If you're using a looper, and this is why I said it before, you're going to need an overdrive pedal, because the overdrive in your amp is going to overdrive everything when you send that signal to it. So, and it does not work through the effects loop as far as I've tried to work it. So next, after that, guys, I'm going to say, because this thing is really versatile and you can get a lot of use out of it, and that is the wah-wah pedal, or a crybaby. Clean or dirty. Or just leaving the pedal on and just leaving it at one point if you're going to do a lot of solos and stuff. It really provides a lot of compression, is how I would put it. It brings everything to like a very cutting edge. So number four on the list would be the wah-wah pedal. Next on the list after the wah-wah, my personal boy, this is where I'm really torn on this. I would go with either a delay pedal, like the Boss digital delay you see up at the top right, or a chorus pedal. Now, the reason I have two delays is because I use two delays at one time, even though I have the dual delay in the strymon. I just do different settings for the Boss delay pedal at the same time, doing different things. So, but the delay, like a reverb, if your amp already has a reverb, hopefully, and if not, then of course we're going to talk about the reverb pedal. But it just adds a lot of depth, a lot of dimension and stuff. So the delay pedal is definitely important as far as ranking. So if not the delay, then I would definitely go with the chorus, because that adds so much dimension to your clean or overdriven signal. It just, you know, it just gives you so much depth, and it makes you sound like you're more than just one guitar, right? So definitely go with the chorus. After that, guys, where would you go? I'm thinking probably an octaver. Again, this thing is a very versatile tool, the octave pedal. Well, you can do a lot of things with it. And what's cool about the POG, is that you can play chords with it. It just, you know, it just gives you so much depth, and it makes you sound like you're more than just one guitar, right? So definitely go with the chorus. After that, guys, where would you go? I'm thinking probably an octaver. Again, this thing is a very versatile tool, the octave pedal. Well, you can do a lot of things with it. And what's cool about the POG, the POG, is that you can play chords with it. quite clearly, very nicely. So that's why I use the POG. I would probably say after that the phaser. There's nothing like a phaser to give you all kinds of different swooshy tones and some deep warbly tones. And it sounds great whether it's clean or overdriven, so I would go with the phaser next. Do you have reverb in your amp? Well, obviously, if you don't, you're going to need a reverb pedal. So that's why we would go with a reverb pedal. Of course, that gives you so much more depth. And a really nice one like the Strymon. There are several different types of reverbs in there and all kinds of different settings that sound fantastic. Now, after that, I guess I would probably go with the, like a Strymon Lex here. This kind of sounds like a Leslie speaker. Doesn't kind of sound like it, it totally sounds like it. And there are all kind of speeds and different settings to this particular one. But I would probably go, definitely, with the Leslie speaker simulator pedal. So many of these other pedals already kind of modulate. But a tremolo is important, and boy, it goes through the ages. People still use these big time, and in fact, I'm using it in something I've been working on right now. So, but that's what I would put on the list as far as priority goes. Now, one thing we've been leaving out, and that's the volume pedal. I'm going to let you guys rank it. Where do you want it in there? Tell us where the volume pedal belongs. Help us out. Now, guys, one thing I want you to notice, you see there are just nothing but a mess of wires everywhere around here. Right? So there's wires everywhere. These are primarily all adapters for all the pedals. I've got 3 strips, power strips, full of pedals and amps and stuff like that. We're going to get rid of all these wires in an upcoming video. Make sure you don't miss that, okay? Alright guys, so that's it. That's how I prioritize these pedals. You let us know what you think. Let us know in the comments. Alright guys, we'll see you next video. Rock on.